Welcome back to the channel. This is my Sgmp Ford Festival Stick Shift Shootout footage and my experience. I had a blast at this event. This opening clip right here is just me going through tech and some of the other cars that were racing at the event and in other classes. Some of them were in the stick shift class, some of them weren't, but this is overall the event for the stick shift class specifically. The day zero of this event was a private testing too, which I thought was a cool opportunity. So I got just to get a better hold of the surface for the event, and got 3 passes, and that was it. At this event, I was pitted next to my buddy Skyler. He's known as Wingless92 on Instagram. He has a Coyote swapped Fox body with a Whipple Gen 5 3-liter with a rosin piston Gen 2 Coyote built by Fonzie Novello, I believe. It's a T56 car, really nice, well put together car, and I had a great time with him at the track. I'd love to go racing with him again. Also at this event was the second shift racing team with Garrett and his 03 Cobra with a stock Cobra engine with a Eden and nitrous, and then Heath with Real Teal, which is a Real Teal 93 Fox body with a 410 cubic inch Windsor and a G-Force G101 stick shift car. Clutch tune-up's next. tires. I think it's now time to make another shop change. But I don't know if we're going to get another test in today because of the weather. So we might just leave the car as is. Oops. Oh, shit. This is my pit right here. All right. So this was after day 1 or day 0, I guess you'd call it, of the Ford Festival, where it was the private testing tune. So I did a 10.0 with a 1.760 foot, then a 10.6 with a 1.860 foot. Then eventually I got the car turned around and did a 1.53 running a 9.5 out the back. So moving on, we're going to get into qualifying right now for the event. Good, man. Thank you. 1.51 60 foot, 6.2 in the 8th, 956, 148. We're there. It's a good pass for the middle of the day, so hopefully we can get some better data, but I think I'm gonna adjust the clutch on this next one, but we'll see what happens with the data. it spun. Pretty sure it did. But, you know, it still did a 1.6, 60 foot, so it wasn't that bad. But, yeah, let's see what we did. I could look at the draggy. I don't like doing that because that's cheating. So, let's see what we did. Degrees. It's pretty soupy outside, so we'll see. IET 129. Thank you. Yep, 162, 60 foot, 6'9", 111 in the 8th, 10.3 at 146. So everything seems to be functioning. It's just starting line conditions, and that's about it. Although this track is very good and it's one of my favorite tracks to race at, the starting line on a hot day can be quite difficult to get the car to work on because of how greasy and hot the track is. So that's what I've been struggling with. I did a 950 and then I went to a 10.3, but I start to figure it out. So this was the end of Q3, which was our last pass for qualifying on day 1. 2 9-second passes. I think I got a good feel for the car. I qualified in the top half of the ladder. I believe I qualified number 6 or 7 out of a 16 or 17 car field. So I felt pretty good going into it the next day, which we had a qualifier in the morning, which would be Q number 4. And then we would get into elimination.
What's up, man?
So at this point, it's the next day. Garrett broke his drive shaft the previous day during qualifying, so we come out there, and I see him still working on the car. I'm like, oh, what do you need help with? And he's just trying to put the drive shaft in because I guess the one drive shaft he got was the incorrect length or size, or the flange didn't work. So he had to swap it out, and then we came over there to help him get that new drive shaft in, but it got hung up on the exhaust. And then between the night and the next day, Garrett somehow acquired 4 drive shafts for his car, and he got one from Jeff with the Pumpkin Cobra, and we got it on the car.
Whoops. But he's back up and running, so we're gonna go zero out pinion angle on him, and then hopefully he can make first round and bust all of us and take home this W.
One thing we did learn is that the drive shaft length is different between a solid axle Cobra and an IRS Cobra. So the IRS one, it was a bit shorter, but it did work.
Whoa.
After that, we finished Garrett's car, we got pinion angle set, and then they called up round 1 of elimination, so we drove up to the staging lanes to get our pairings and see who we're racing.
right, so we're here with the champion, Brian himself. How fast are we gonna go this round? We're ducks.
Parked in the pits, that's how fast we're going.
And he goes 10:03 at 120.
Round 2, stick shift.
No foul. Typically in a race,
this is who's left. You know, we got knocked out, so now we're just here to help.
Good run.
What kind of exhaust they got on that car?
Of course, I blow my dicks.
Congratulations to Tori on winning the stick shift class at Sgmp Ford Festival. His Whipple-powered Fox body is really fast. It ran like an 8.0, I believe, that weekend. But overall, I had a blast at the track, and I can't wait to get back out there and go to another event. So I apologize for the delay in uploading, but this is as soon as I could upload the footage. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Also, the Vengeance clutch held up great. They were there at the event. Also, they did a small interview with me, but it's a great clutch. Extremely happy with it still.